everybody, it's Justy, and I think I'm finally ready to tell this story. It all started in December when I had just finished my Christmas Harley Quinn cosplay, and me and Steph were planning to go do a photo shoot. Now, as she is Christmassy, you need something Christmas. Doing it inside of the Christmas tree is a little hard, lighting's always not great, and then you gotta find somebody who's gonna let you use their Christmas tree. So we decided the best thing to do would be snow. A really nice, cute, snowy treescape. Much like my Natasha photo shoot had last year. Yes, last year. Now, it decided this year to not snow like whatsoever leading up to Christmas. I think it did it like once and we had snow for like a day and then it was gone and that was pretty much it. So the only way we were gonna get snow is if we drove up to Whistler, which is our big skiing mountain. It at least should always have some snow that's usable, especially in the winter. Obviously not where people ski, you would not go there to take photos, but it is a giant mountain. There are other places. So we make a plan to go up to this mountain. I'm gonna come to her house on the day of, get ready so she can help me with some of the more complicated makeup stuff. I do all the white and like basics. If there's any contouring, she generally helps me out with that if she can. And then other specialty stuff, and then I do the rest. When she's not there, I do it all. But if you've got her, you might as well use it, right? She's talented. So in preparation for going to Steph's house, I gather everything up that I am going to need. I have a very bad habit of forgetting things. I know this. I work on it all the time. So I make a list. I make sure I have everything in my bag. I have the whole outfit on a hanger. It's all there. I've hung it up specifically this way so I knew I could grab it and leave. I have got everything. Okay? So I walk out the door with all my stuff to go to Steph's house. She's about 20-25 minutes away. So not too bad, but a bit of a drive. I get to her house and I start getting ready. We obviously do makeup first. I've got to paint all over my face and all down my chest because this is New 52 Harley Quinn and she has full white body, so it's not just the face makeup. We do all that. We get all the fancy stuff on. I put my outfit on. I've got now this stupid Christmas swimsuit shape on my body now with fur everywhere. We're so close to being done now, which is exciting because it does take a little bit of time to get ready and we have to get all the way up the mountain and all the way back, and we have to do it within peak sun hours because it's winter and those like don't exist in the winter. So I'm just about ready. I put the wig on, which has got these annoying bells in my ear that I never stop hearing all day, and I've got the choker on with the bells. Not great, but it's in the outfit. And I go to put the Christmas hat on, which I have to have because one, the doll has it, it's part of the outfit, and two, this isn't the highest quality wig. I actually ordered it a very, very, very long time ago, so the top of it, you can tell it's a wig. But that's irrelevant once you put the hat on. Then you've got the pigtails, it really doesn't matter, which is a hot tip for you guys. Hide your garbage wigs with a hat. This is where the trouble starts. I cannot find the hat. And I am furious because I made sure I would not forget anything for this exact reason. But there it is. I cannot find it anywhere in our house. It's not on my hanger. It's not in my bags. It's not there. So I call my mom at home. Turns out I did not forget it, which is the one comfort. Thank you, me. We have an ice scraper for the cars at the door, which when I walked by, caught the hat and hooked it on, so I left and my hat stayed hanging on this ice scraper. I have to have the hat. I have to have it. I've made it. It's part of the outfit. I'm not gonna just go without it. I have to have it. So we decide that I'm gonna drive all the way back to my house with Steph in the car, then drive all the way back to Steph's house so we can get her car to drive up the mountain because she has the snow tires. And you do not drive up a mountain in the winter without snow tires. Don't do it. It's dumb. I'm pretty sure you can get tickets. Don't do it. So I'm in a bit of a rush to get back to her house, to then go while it's still light out. During the drive, you have to cross this really dangerous old bridge that we have that is so narrow that people get hurt all the time. It's so bad that at night they close down the 2 middle lanes because they don't trust people. And for whatever reason, we upgraded our perfectly fine, lovely big bridge first instead of this garbage dangerous bridge. Whatever. I'm not in the government. I don't know. I just think that's dumb. So I'm driving on this dangerous bridge, which should be the speed of like a highway, but it's not. it's 50 because it's technically dangerous. And we get to the end and I'm going a little fast, and then we're driving beside a semi-truck on this super skinny bridge, and it is making me very anxious, and I just want to get past the semi-truck. So I'm speeding, which is bad. Don't speed. Don't do it. It's illegal. But I'm doing it. And I get past the semi, I just sail on by, and then ahead of me I see cops pulled to the side of the bridge in like their favorite spot. They love this spot. Speed checking people. So I immediately slow down. Not enough and not quick enough because I get waved at to come and pull over. So I am now being pulled over looking like this, minus the hat. Yeah. So we pull over off to the side where they've got like 10 cars already pulled over. They're nailing everybody. And this cop walks up to my window and says, so I clocked you in at 81 in a 50. Don't speed. Now I know I'm speeding, and I know arguing is really dumb. It's only going to tick her off. There's no point. I was speeding. I broke the law. So I just go, yeah, sure your gun's right. You know, so I am going to get a ticket in my Harley Quinn cosplay. She asked about the outfit, and, you know, we said we're going up to a photo shoot. I'm Harley Quinn, and she kind of laughed. She asked for my license and registration. I hand over my license, and then I go over to my glove box. I'm kind of leaning over Steph because she's still in the car. And I'm like, I'll give it to you, but I've never done this. I don't know which one it is. You know, so Steph helps me pull it out, and she points it out, and I hand it over, and she's kind of laughing at me. Steph is kind of laughing at me because I have no idea what I'm doing. So she takes my stuff and walks away to go back to her car to prepare whatever ticket I'm going to get. Now I'm freaking out because Steph is talking to me about how people lose their cars, especially when you're going this fast. And there are several people here that have already been pulled over that we watch that are losing their cars. They're being forced to get out and they're being towed. So I am freaking out because one, I can't afford to have a tow truck tow my car and then pay for the impound as well. And two, we need to get to this photo shoot, which is such a stupid thing to think of in the back of my head, but it's there, you know? So I'm starting to panic, and she's taking a very long time. I don't know how long it usually takes to make up a ticket. I've never had this happen before, but it seems to me like it took a really long time. So I'm sitting there panicking in my tiny little blue car as Harley Quinn. One of the other cops walk up to my window, because there's several of them here, and says, "Hey, are you Harley Quinn?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me, Harley Quinn." And he's like, "Oh, cool," and kind of walks away and does his own thing again. And then there's like a group of 2 or 3 cops standing near my car, and one of them kind of walks by my window and leans in, is like, "I guess somebody's on the naughty list this year." And I was just like, stop. It was devastating. I don't need this. So he keeps on going, and I'm still sitting here, full outfit. They're laughing outside. I guarantee they all went back to their precinct that night and were just like, guys, guess who we pulled over for speeding? So my cop finally comes back and is such an angel. Honestly, from the moment we pulled over, she was super nice. I liked her. It probably helped that we were just as nice, and I've never received a ticket before, ever. I don't drive badly, so that's gotta count for something too, I think. She comes back and she's got her little paper and she's like, "Here's your stuff back." So it could have been, a much higher ticket, $300 ticket, because of how fast you were going. I've done it as a $100 ticket. If you pay it within, whatever it is, I think 30 days, you get another 25 bucks off. Right now she's like, "You can dispute it in court if you want. Here's the process." And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna dispute it. I was going 80. And I just think that's such a jerk move to do. You broke the law. If you're really gonna go through all this effort, you're kind of a jerk. You did it. Pay your ticket. It sucks. I didn't want to pay my ticket. I didn't really have the money for it, but I did it. So I took my ticket, and we're finally done with this terrible situation. I pull out, and I drive towards my house again, and the first thing I say to Steph is, don't tell my parents, because they're gonna lose it. So I didn't for several days, and I finally did tell them what happened, and they laughed at me and made fun of me, and Steph's parents laughed at me and made fun of me when it happened, which is fair. I did get a ticket as Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn got a speeding ticket from the police. You know, every cosplayer always has that worry that something stupid is going to happen to them while they're in cosplay, while they're getting to the con or coming back from the con or going to a photo shoot. It's this worry. And I'm sure while driving in cosplay, every single person has been like, ha ha ha, like, what if I got pulled over right now? Look at how I'm dressed. I know I've certainly said that. Like, it's a funny thing to imagine. Not so funny while it's happening, let me tell you. That happened to me. So that's it. That's the story of Harley Quinn getting a speeding ticket and a bunch of cops laughing at me. I paid my ticket. I dealt with it as I should have, as should everyone else who's got tickets. The takeaway from this should be don't speed. Don't do it ever. Not just when you're in cosplay, just don't speed. It's bad. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I was building up to telling this story finally. I figured I could do it. I've dealt with it. I'm a little bit over it, not like fully over it, but I'm fine. I figured it would provide some amusement. I know Steph still laughs at it, brings it up every once in a while. Thank you. You should definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more dumb cosplay stories, because I guarantee they will happen. It's like my bread and butter. My life is dumb decisions, so why wouldn't I be dumb in cosplay too? And otherwise, I will see everybody in the next video. Bye!